partnership with other stakeholders, are doing a lot of efforts in providing humanitarian assistance to the migrants that are currently with us. As the statistics being given by the previous speakers, currently we have 82 survivors with us, and then among them are 38 Senegalese. We have 52 Gambians, and then we have 4 Malians and 2 Ivorians. In recent development too, immigration in its effort to cope irregular migration were able to intercept additional 70 people, among which 50 are Senegalese, 6 are Gambians, and 14 are Guineans. Yesterday night, with the support from the police intervention unit through the anti-crime, we are also able to intercept 107 would-be migrants. So you can see that efforts are ongoing, but still the migrants are also still forcing their way. In another development, yesterday in the evening, the Navy also intercepted another 25 would-be migrants that are already on board boarding a boat to proceed on this journey. So currently, we have more than 300 plus migrants currently at Tangier Migration Reception Center. And the majority of them are non-Gambians. So the involvement of non-Gambians into irregular migration issues in the Gambia is on increase and is alarming. And then, of course, we have challenges, but right now, when it comes to irregular migration and COVID irregular migration, our number one most important challenge is the lack of the relevant law to prosecute the smugglers, because we know that this area of, I can call it a business now, is very lucrative, more than drugs now. Because if you are able to mobilize 200, 300 migrants, each paying $50,000, already you are a millionaire. And then your expenditure that you spend on the boat, engines and then fuel, will cost you more than 1.5 million. So every other individual is into this, including Gambians being accomplice to it. But from our statistics from January to date, it has shown that most of the organizers are not Gambians, mostly Senegalese, because Senegal have a law in place that criminalizes smuggling of migrants, and Gambia is yet to have this. And this is known to the sub-Saharan Africans, and that every other sub-Saharan African, including mostly West Africans, are using Gambia as a hope. Even though we are doing much more as a country, but also our challenge is the ECOWAS free movement protocols. If ECOWAS citizens enter your country meeting certain requirements, you cannot send them out. But what we can do as a government, as a department, is to put in laws, policies in place, and then we are there to enforce the law. But we are law enforcement agencies, that's immigration, Navy, police. But where is the law that we are enforcing? There is no law. So to cut it short, of course it is an emergency situation, but this is not this is not the first time. In December 2019, similar thing happens in the coast of Nuazog, that's Mauritania. Also a boat departing from the same Bara. That is estimated number of deaths is more than this one. It was like up to 200 people. Still, we remain in the same position. So currently, we have more than, from our statistics from January to date, shows that we have more than 1,600 non-Senegalese nationals involved in irregular migration, 638 Guineans, and another 600 accounts for other nationalities. But right now, what we need to do as a country is immediately pass the bill that criminalizes smuggle of migrants, and then continue to cooperate and collaborate with other stakeholders. One most important thing I want to highlight also is migration is cross-cutting, and it needs concerted effort. No one institution wins alone. Though in any mandate you have the lead agents, but so long efforts are not coordinated and people are competing instead of complementing efforts, nobody achieves. At the end, we all become victims. So on that note, I'll put it here and then thank everyone.